Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-Unlimited. New BasicMed expansion takes effect. ATR ditches STOL aircraft development. Purdue creates Magneto safety guard for Piper Archer. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Holland Lee. Let's get into today's stories. New BasicMed expansion takes effect. Expansions to BasicMed operations have now gone into effect. These are included in Section 828 of the Securing Growth and Robust Leadership in American Aviation Act, recently signed into law. Under these new regulations, pilots flying under BasicMed privileges can operate aircraft with a max takeoff weight of up to 12,500 pounds. This is over double the original limit of 6,000 pounds, giving pilots the option to fly heavier aircraft like the Cessna 402 or Piper Navajo. The other primary bump is the ability to carry 6 passengers in an aircraft certified for 7 seats. The previous regulation was 1 person less. These changes increase flexibility for recreational and personal flying while still keeping safety limits in place. Several original BasicMed rules were unchanged in the expansion. Pilots flying under these privileges are still restricted to flying at 250 knots or below, staying at or under 18,000 feet MSL, and not flying for hire. Pilots who have held a valid FAA medical certificate at any point after July 14, 2006 are eligible to use BasicMed as long as they complete a medical exam with a physician every 4 years and an online aeromedical course every 2 years. The system eliminates the need for regular FAA medical exams, offering greater convenience for many private pilots. After the break, innovators want you. DeltaHawk is hiring.
I'm currently using the Hartsel Talon, by far the best aerobatic propeller ever come out.
I use the Trailblazer. It adds performance to the Super Decathlon and dependability, and it's rugged.
Hartsel's been an excellent partner for Whip Air, just in terms of your product support as well as keeping an eye on the market and developing new products that meet demand.
It's helping us all have better performing airplanes.
It's such a proud honor to fly behind that propeller.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some shorter stories. Innovators want you. DeltaHawk is hiring. Looking for a really cool gig? DeltaHawk Engines has announced 2 key engineering opportunities, Principal Engineer and Mechanical Engineer 3. These roles will have a pivotal impact on DeltaHawk's innovative mission to redefine GA with cutting-edge engine designs that deliver unmatched efficiency, reliability, and performance. As part of the DeltaHawk team, engineers will have the unique opportunity to work from concept to production on advanced engine projects, contributing to a growing legacy of innovation in aviation propulsion technology. For more information, visit deltahawk.com/careers. Vertical VX4 prototype begins Phase 2 testing. Vertical Aerospace has kicked off the second testing phase for its VX4 electric vertical takeoff and landing prototype. This follows a recent expansion from the UK Civil Aviation Authority to Vertical's permit to fly. Phase 2 will include untethered piloted thrust-borne testing. The VX4 has already completed its first Phase 2 trial, with Vertical reporting that it, quote, surpassed expectations in hover performance, control, and stability, end quote. It will now attempt low-speed maneuvers at the Vertical Flight Test Center at Cotswold Airport in the UK. FAA seeks dismissal of lawsuit by Boulder, Colorado. The FAA reaffirmed its position that the city of Boulder must keep its airport open in perpetuity as a condition of having accepted funding from the agency decades ago, according to the legal motion recently filed by the agency in response to the city's lawsuit. Officials for the city claim they are not necessarily seeking to close the airport with the lawsuit, but rather want legal clarity as to whether closure is even possible. They say this is in part to inform and guide long-term planning for Boulder Municipal Airport. Gulfstream G700 nabs over 65 city pair speed records. Gulfstream's ultra-large cabin Gulfstream G700 recently surpassed 65 city pair speed records. The latest record-breaking flights included a 6,507 nautical mile trip from LA to Sydney in just 14 hours and 26 minutes. In addition, a 4,090 nautical mile flight from Savannah to Honolulu was made using a blend of sustainable aviation fuel. The most recent records are awaiting confirmation for the U.S. National Aeronautic Association and the Fédération Aéronautique Internationale in Switzerland for official recognition as world records. That's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. ATR ditches STOL aircraft development. Following evaluations of the current market and supply chain, ATR has decided to scrap development of its new ATR 42-600S short takeoff and landing aircraft. Instead, it will continue to enhance its current product portfolio. ATR STOL aircraft project has been in the work for over 5 years, with a partially reconfigured ATR 42-600 taking its first flight in May 2022. As of October 2023, ATR had already received over 20 commitments for its 42-600S from airlines and other customers. The aircraft, powered by 2,750 shaft horsepower PW127XTL engines, was intended for operations on runways as short as 800 meters, or 2,625 feet. It had a max takeoff weight of more than 41,000 pounds and could carry up to 11,353 pounds of payload. This aircraft had the potential to serve hundreds of worldwide runways that are typically impossible for use with other airliners or ATR variants. However, in more recent conditions, many short runways have either gotten extensions or new, longer alternates nearby. This shrinks the addressable market for the ATR 42-600S. Without having to worry about the STOL project, ATR can refocus efforts on its current product line. It currently offers two main aircraft, the ATR 42-600 and the ATR 72-600. After these messages, Purdue creates Magneto safety guard for Piper Archer.
Meet the first of a new generation of the M-Class family. The M700 Fury. An aircraft worthy of the name, an indomitable force. The M700 Fury transcends traditional limits. With more power, blistering performance, a finely appointed interior, and the luxury of what matters most. Time. Experience the Fury. Join the legacy.
The legendary BD4-seat program is building an exciting future for those who want a rugged 4-seat family flyer with a proven history. The SureWings program produces a complete kit and builder assist program that gives you everything you need to be flying a BD4CS in record time. For conventional kit builders, BD Aviation has parts, partial kits, and full kits for the 190-mile-per-hour BD4C that has logged thousands of hours. Visit SureWings.com and BDAviation.com for more details.
Welcome back. Purdue creates Magneto safety guard for Piper Archer. Student pilots and their instructors and maintenance personnel at Purdue University now know with certainty that the magnetos are often Piper Archers in the training fleet, thanks to a new safety device created by aviation experts at Purdue Polytechnic Institute. Michael Davis, Director of Aircraft Maintenance, and John Zielkowski, Senior Lecturer and Part 141 Flight Operations Quality Assessment Manager in the University's School of Aviation and Transportation Technology, designed and implemented their invention on all 18 Piper Archer aircraft in Purdue's training fleet. Zielkowski said, quote, "The guard is a clip that fits over the magneto switch at the top of the flight deck only when it's turned off. While the clip is in place, the engine cannot be powered on. When the engine is on, the clip cannot be placed over the switch. A foot-long remove before flight ribbon attached to the clip provides a visual indication to people outside the flight deck that the clip is in place." End quote. Davis said, quote, "We have also designed the clip to accept a lock that keeps the guard in place. This prevents our students from accidentally attempting to power up an aircraft that is down for maintenance or inspection." End quote. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching.